break in the greenhorn.
Yes, that's exactly right.
You've done a little bit of casting, but I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. The best piece of advice somebody gave me a long time ago was if you were to imagine a chalkboard up in the air and you had a piece of chalk on the end of your rod, you're drawing a straight line with that rod tip. You've probably heard 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
About the same kind of deal.
Okay.
When you're casting, have the line in your left hand, rod in your right, and that way you can control that line.
Okay.
And so you get that 30 feet or so out there, and it'll lay out just perfect.
Perfect, gotcha. And so we're going to be getting this line out. We've actually got 2 flies, and then we're going to just allow the bobber to float down the water. Strike indicator. We're going to allow the strike indicator just to move down the water until something picks it up.
Exactly. And when it goes under, you're going to come back just like this. If there's no fish there, you're just going to lay it right back out. I'm going to pass this off to you, and I'm going to pull up the anchor, and we're just going to get it drifted right down through here.
All right.
Hit it. There you go. There you go.
One there.
See how easy that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good starter fish for you,
It's a good starter, yeah. There we go. That's a
little
good
rainbow.
Start. Got a rainbow.
We're going to let that guy grow.
Like coming out here with a guide, knowing every spot where the river gets deep, which side to be on based on where the fish usually hang out. That's got to be a big part about coming out here with a guide, just to know where you can.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at this thing. It's a big river, and it can be kind of intimidating. And the next time you come out here, you'll know what to do.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So, another rainbow. And if you have a bad day fishing, at least you can blame the guide and not yourself. You know, you got an excuse. There he is. Ooh, good one.
It's a better fish, yeah. Yeah, this is about twice the size of the one we just caught, isn't it?
He's at least 25 pounds, Chad.
At least.
At least. Fishermen never lie.
Which side do you want to go on, buddy? Pick a side.
There we go.
Got it.
That is a good fish.
That's a good fish, yeah.
Man, you know, for your second trout ever on a fly rod.
So how many years on this river?
Started in 02, 14. Now, I've been fishing it since I was a little kid, but my first year of guiding was 2002. I was fishing with a guy last year. We were floating along and a blue heron landed on the shore beside us or whatever, and he said, "Look at that slough chicken over there." I said, "You mean the blue heron?" He said, "The what?"
A slough chicken.
Slough chicken. I can't get it out of my head. Now every time I see one, I call it a slough chicken. It's just too funny.
It's pretty funny.
There you go. We've been fishing for 20 minutes. This guy thinks he's a lot bigger than he really is.
He does think he's a lot bigger than he is. Oh, look at there. That joker thinks he's 3 times his size.
Chad, there's a fish in here, man. Come on. Fish. There you go. There it is. Ooh, that's a good one.
This is a good fish.
Got it.
Look how pretty that fish is.
That's a big rainbow. Yeah. Cool.
That's really cool.
Let's move on down to the next hot spot. You see all this vegetation on the bottom?
Yeah.
That's holding all kinds of bugs. And fish will nose down in that vegetation, getting bugs out of there. There he is.
Oh, I was looking for my rise down there and not paying attention to
Well, they know when you look away, so.
Oh yeah, not paying attention to my cast indicator. It's so hard not to get caught up in the beauty of this place.
That's, one of the struggles.
That's a
you
tough
want to look
struggle.
around and be like, oh, this is awesome, but at the same time, you got to stare at that little piece of foam on the water. Kind of takes some of the glory out of it.
The problems we have out here.
Life is tough. And what a nice day so far.
It's beautiful.
It's days like this when I take off from my real job and I'm doing this that I'm just smile a little bigger. Beautiful drift. There. Yeah.
There you go.
You're making it look easy.
I tell you what, you are making it easy.
That's a brown.
So as far as size goes, the brown gets the biggest, right?
Yeah, state record brown came out of this river was 21 pounds. Chad, there's a fish over there, I just know it. You see those, how there's some logs that come out from that?
Mm-hmm.
Get on the other side of those. Oh, there he is. Got him right where he was supposed to be.
Yep, pretty fish.
Another brookie.
Another brookie. Visually spotting them, what's the easiest way for a person to tell this?
Brook trout will have white tips on the ends of their fins. On their sides, they're gonna have a purple color to them. and in the fall they'll even get a lot of orange in their fins and on their sides. There's just a lot of color in there. Whereas the browns have a lot of yellow. You'll have red spots and brown spots on the brown.
Blue chicken.
See, I got you saying it. There, hey, hit him. There he is, yeah.
That one there was persistent.
Yes, he was.
He came back and hit it 3 different times.
He really wanted it. Yeah, he did stop him. Nice rainbow.
Nice rainbow.
This is a rainbow. You can tell by the pink stripe down the side. I mean, these are the most easily distinguished fish, I think, in the river. I mean, if you look at the gill plate, they're pink, you know, white belly, black spots all over. Beautiful fish. There you go, buddy.
Pretty fish right there. Tell you what, if you've never been down here to Cumberland River in the summertime, this is the time to do it. It's hot out here. It's gonna be 93, 94 degrees today, yet it's comfortable. And these fish, this is when they're really, really active. Water temperatures in the low 50s, right?
Mm-hmm. So if you get hot, take your hat off, dip it in the river and put it on your head, you won't be hot anymore.
I dare you to jump in. Huh?
Not doing it.
You
can get hypothermia in July.
This is one of the premier trout floats in eastern Kentucky, is it not?
Oh yeah, this is considered, you know, Kentucky's blue ribbon trout water. I mean, this is the best trout stream in the state of Kentucky, and in my mind, and one of the best in the eastern United States. There.
Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Just one right after the next. Now to do this, you obviously need a fishing license, and you also, unless you have your sportsman's license, need a trout stand.
Trout permit, yep. They designated the Cumberland River as a designated trout stream a few years ago. Regardless of what you're fishing for, if you're on the Cumberland River, you have to have a trout permit.
Yeah. Nice job.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad at all. So Brandon, we just finished up a 9-mile drift, right?
Right.
And I don't know how many fish we caught, but we caught all 3 trout species here.
Mm-hmm.
Several of all of them. Had several fish in the slot limit. I mean, some really nice fish. If you come down here, you need to bring sunscreen, a good pair of polarized glasses, a hat, and be ready to have a smile, because it's it's a lot of fun.
It is. It really is.
I really do appreciate it. Thank
Pleasure,
you.
Chad.
Thank you so much, and I look forward to doing it again soon.
Well, okay, I guess we do.